Now, there's some kind of crazy monster out there. We need to keep an eye on that. Okay, he's pretty far away. All right. Okay, now we've got extra charcoal. We don't have to worry about running around for coal. And put that in there. Oops, we could use... we'll use these 4. Actually, let's do that. Okay. All right, perfect. Now I need about 164. Yeah, I need 164 of what you're about to see here, which are these little bricks. 164 of these bricks total. And they will comprise or make up the smeltery that you're going to watch me put together here in just a second. I'll just pull some of these out so we can see what they look like. That's 52. That's quite a few. All right, excellent. Now, some of these are going to become actual bricks. As a matter of fact, I could probably take all of these, no problem, and just convert them. And you just drop them in, and you get bricks plus yet another book, which we'll just drop in here. We'll go over these books as we need to. There, lots of books. And I'm going to lay out an area while the rest of this is cooking for our smeltery. This is not bad. Let's just do this. Shucks. I think I'm going to do another fast forward, guys, and dig through this. All right, now we need about 11 by 11, so we're just going to kind of add to our current house, make another room. And yeah, that looks good, that looks good. So a bit bigger, 11 essentially, on the inside. Now, this room is awful big, you may say. Well, our smeltery is going to be pretty big. Okay. I think we'll do a little mining for cobble after we dig this out. Time for more fruit. I think I see some in the distance. Awesome. Excellent. So far, I think I've been pretty vegetarian on this show. Let's go... Whoa, look at that. What is that crazy stuff? Whoa. Watch out for that guy. I'm going to mark this with my last torch. And all right, let's zoom. Let's go over here and grab this cobble. You can hear those guys underneath us. Check the experience on our pick. 62%. Once we get our farming scenario set up, once we get iron, we'll be able to create massive food sources and also begin to breed our stock of animals that we have not fortunately depleted so far. Excellent. Okay. Well, we're going to need a lot more cobble than this. And let's check on our bricks. I think we should be able to get them all now. Oh, look at these. Now, we don't want to turn all of these into bricks. Let me show you what we're going to do. We'll go ahead and get started on the actual smeltery process. We want to make a couple of faucets, which are for drains that we're going to make. And we can talk about drains here. We're going to make 2 of those as well. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. 1 drain, 2 drains. We're going to take this sand and burn that, smelt it, if you will. We'll just use one of these charcoals. Okay, there we go. We're going to make something with that glass. We'll talk about that in a moment as well. But for now, let's make the other remaining special bricks, which is a controller. So we have a drain, a faucet, a controller. We're going to use that glass to make another component. We're going to make a casting table. And we're going to make a casting basin, which we'll talk again in a moment, a little more detail. Now let's take these bricks and make them into actual... It's funny because these are called seared brick. This is called seared bricks. So, you know, knock yourself out. We'll leave 20, 33. That's more than enough. And we'll take our glass. 1 more item. And this is a seared tank that holds the lava that I've been talking about for so long. All right, so we made this odd shaped in size because our smeltery is going to be odd shaped. We're going to have a base. Now, you can make smelteries in a variety of ways, but they all have to have this common base. There. So the next thing that we want to build on top of this is another layer. And so what I'm going to do is actually build around the edge, like so. And here we're going to place an important brick, the controller. Around this side, we're going to put a drain. Around this side, we're going to put another drain. And over here, we're going to put a lava receptacle, the seared tank. Okay, and then we're going to fill the gaps up with more regular bricks. Not quite done yet. Now, where our drains exist, we're actually going to be adding faucets. Whoops, that's not a faucet. And we'll do the same on the other side. And underneath, we want to kind of have the important items that actually are useful. In this case, a basin to catch unused materials. And you could use those just to catch one particular type of molten substance. And the final piece is our actual casting table, which completes the smeltery. We have our basic construction. You'll see it's on, and we have a user interface. We're not going to talk about that user interface quite yet because we have not found our lava. So we need to put our lava in here. We need a little more cobble too. So let's go ahead and keep eating. Okay. Wood. And perfect. You can start holding more junk on the fruit end of the spectrum. And I will put these here. You can see we did end up with a few extra bits and pieces that we didn't need. That's about, 16, 28 extra bricks, but we'll use those later for additional components. So my estimate of 160 was a little high. And, oops, better hold on to that. And we'll leave that. All right, time to get lava. Oh, you know what? We should probably make a weapon. We're going to need it. Let's see. Let's look at our patterns. Never really weaponized early on in the game. Let's see what we can come up with. Ooh, nighttime. All right, let's start with a knife. A knife is easier to use than a sword because you can see you can make it out of all kinds of things. Flint in our case, since we don't have any bone. Let's put that up. And to make that, we've got our flint. Ending up with an extra flint shard, which is nice. But we're also, to make a knife, going to need an extra part, and that's going to be the handle. All right. We've got our knife blade, we've got our flint shard. Put that away. Hold on to these. And let's take a look at the different kinds of tools we can make. Different kinds of components that a knife needs. So we can put our blade here, but we don't have the other little piece. And so we'll need a crossbar, which is, again, another stencil that we can easily make here. Crossbar. Okay, we'll hold on to that. And we could make that out of wood. Let's do that. End up with a stick, which is great. We'll throw the rest over here. All right. Well, looky there. We have a nice little dagger. Now our hatchet, we were pretty good at using, so I don't know, it might end up being better for us to use the hatchet from a damage perspective. Let's fix our stuff. Hold on to that for future use. And it's probably time to start looking at food again. And at this point, we're down to just needing the lava that we talked about, and that's easy to make. We're going to get some just regular old clay, and we don't even have to put it away in the oven. We can just do this. And there you go. All right. More flint, not bad. All right. I'm going to leave that open so I remember there's stuff down there. Okay. All right, time to look for a little more food, and while we're at it, we're going to look for lava. Getting food on a long journey is pretty easy to do. You just kind of see it as you go. And if I remember correctly, we kind of were pegging a lava source over here. You know what? We should make a travel bed. All right, let's mark the house location, and we'll head out. I guess this is as good a place as any. Nice. Okay. All right, so we were going this way. Looking for lava. $200 meters to the house. I could probably make it. Okay, tons of minerals around here, that's for sure. So south and east is a good way to go. Ah, more fruit. All right, time to start cooking some animals, guys, I think. Basically, in session 1, we talked about the basics. Session 2, we got the smeltery going, minus the lava. In session 3, we will be on a road trip for lava, and hopefully that will go well. Okay, I think that does it, guys. Thanks for watching.